coming up. On today's Real Fishing Show, Bob, his brother Wayne, and fellow professional tournament angler Derek Strube host BoaterExam.com for a fun day of fall fishing on Lake St. Clair. This friendly competition between boats pits angling skills, teamwork, and a little luck catching late-season smallmouth bass. The day doesn't disappoint with a big fish or two weighing in this first-ever BoaterExam.com challenge.
Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready, get ready.
Here comes. Whoa.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is a big rainbow. Oh, yeah. Look at the size of that fish.
I think I love it.
Look at the size of this fish.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Izumi.
Whoa. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. That is awesome, girl.
Check out this baby I just caught.
All right.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, no. Nice. Oh, that's a nice one. All right, look at that. Hey,
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
Now that's what I call real fishing. Well, here we are. It's a beautiful fall day on Lake St. Clair, and I got the Boater Exam Challenge happening. We got the boys from BoaterExam.com here. We got 3 boats. We're going to do a quick draw. You got the names, Derek?
Got the names.
Okay.
Let's get
No,
going.
you're not draw, the boys draw.
Okay.
Don't win. Let's get at it.
Okay, okay. Let's
Here we go.
see.
Drum roll.
Wayne Izumi.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
All right.
Larry? Oh, no. Larry, he'll want to troll for salmon like he does in BC.
There's a 6.5 pounder right there.
Oh, wait, let me see. No, it's more like about 1/4 ounce. Okay, Lake St. Clair Fall Fishing BoaterExam.com challenge. Let's get loaded in there and go.
Can't believe it's October already.
Yeah, and that's something. Oh, they got one on out here. Look at this over here. Wayne's got one on.
Don't miss him, Wayne.
All right, okay. Wayne Izumi and Brent McNamee are turning up the notches a bit.
They probably bite pretty light on this.
They'll load up.
Will they?
Yeah, so you might just feel all of a sudden dead weight.
Yeah.
Fish that, yeah, real slow right on bottom. Here we go. Oh yeah, Larry, you better grab a net.
All right.
He's not real big, but he's a start. Oh yeah.
Hang on a second.
There you go. You ready there, big buddy? All righty.
There we go, number 1.
It's a start. We got one. We got one. We're not skunked. Using that hollow belly tube. All right, Larry. Using that Berkeley hollow belly tube, and it's a real finesse type
Look
tube.
at the color of them, eh?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a cool deal there. I love it. All right. Oh, Derek's got one on over there. Okay. We have got some fish. He's got a big one. We got a beautiful October day here, and oh, it is a big one. Look at that. What can I say? Life is real good, and oh, they got one on out here. Look at this over here. Wayne's got one on. All right. This isn't an official tournament, just fun. We got a good one here, mister.
Stay tuned for more smallmouth action with the boys from BoaterExam.com here on Real Fishing.
Now we got 2. We need one more for our 3-fish limit. The Boater Exam Challenge here.
Closed captioning is brought to you by BoaterExam.com. Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. If you're looking for the very best in Great Lakes steelhead, the autumn runs are hard to beat. On arrival, they're in prime condition, full, bright, and powerful. Though regulations limit places to be fished, you can stretch it well past freeze-up. In spite of all this, spring steelheading remains part of a long-standing tradition. After opening day, spawning is generally completed. Showing a few nicks, dents, and other war wounds, these dropbacks are hungry and ready for action. Roe is the #1 choice for every angler out there. In short order, steelhead learn to avoid this bait, even if you wave it in their face. Well-prepared steelheaders carry an arsenal of alternative baits. Crazy roe imitations are first up and usually draw a fish or 2. Then it's time for worms, real or otherwise. Small, hot pink imitations are particularly deadly. They're no big secret, though some are much more effective than others. With the right stuff, it's a matter of scent and taste. They take it and eat it. During underwater filming, we experiment with many different products. We discovered that steelhead are crazy about Berkley's Atomic Teaser. Designed mainly for panfish, the various color patterns all produce. With a bouncing action, we provoked countless spring steelhead into an aggravated bite.
There we go. They got another big one. Here we go. Hey, Larry. We got a good one here, Mr. McNamee.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Watch my rods, Larry. You got your foot on them there. Thank you. All righty. Now we're getting there.
Yeah.
Now we're getting there. All right. Yeah. Now we got 2. We need one more for our 3-fish limit. The Boater Exam Challenge here.
You swallowed that pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get you one of these hollow belly tubes. That tube is awesome. All right. Good stuff. Okay. There's certainly not the amount of traffic as you get later in the season, especially once summer rolls by. You know, there's not that many people, Brent, on the water, but the fact is that there are a few things you really should watch out, especially as, you know, some of the things change a bit.
Well, absolutely. So, I mean, water levels can obviously change with late fall. The other thing is sometimes a cottage association will be responsible for putting the buoys out and taking them back in late fall. And I know on my lake, I see them taking all the shoal markers out at the end of the season. So depending if that's already happened or not, you may not have those shoal markers out there.
Yeah, and another thing is those shoals hold a lot of fish, of course, which you might want to fish them, but if you hit them, that's a different story. So obviously, you know, paying attention to where you are on that lake or river. Another thing is too, is I do use my Navionics electronic charting, that little memory card in my Lowrance to see where I'm at. Very, very important. Another thing too is water levels, be careful, right?
Right, absolutely. So the nautical charts, you know, the paper-based ones, obviously the GPS is really high-tech now too, or even just talking to people at the launch before you go out to get that local knowledge from some of the residents in the area to find out is there any new hazards or anything you should watch out for.
Absolutely. There's nothing worse than losing a lower end. Hey, Larry.
Yep.
We better net this one. We got our 3-fish limit going here. Oh yeah, that's what we need right there. There we go. I hear all kinds of squawking. It's not that big though. Okay. All righty. Okay, we got our 3 fish here. I was just rigging up and I got an assist from that one. That's what I like about these fun tournaments. The rules, there's no rules, so we won't say who is holding my fishing rod, okay?
That's okay.
All right. Sweet home Alabama. Well, we're not in Alabama. We're on Lake St. Clair. We got a beautiful October day here, and it's just fun, you know, just having a little fun here. We're talking an all-wheel drive lunch bucket here, folks. We got Coleman cooler on wheels, lots of food, and what we decided is come in here, take a break, and have a little bite to eat during this inaugural challenge. All right. Boys, we got lots of food here.
The BoaterExam.com Fishing Challenge continues as the boys close in on some fall smallmouth heavyweights. Stay tuned.
That one is a fall fish. It looks square.
His tail is so wide.
This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman.
Hey, we're here at the ICAST show. We're talking about the biggest trade show showing all the new fishing tackle with Bob Mahoney. Bob, you're the Northern Marketing Manager for Shimano.
That's
and
correct.
Pretty cool reels we got here. Let's talk about
We
these.
have brought out the bait caster and all the features that Shimano's great for that we've had for years. You know, your VBS braking, Star Drag, Magnum Light spool, and we put it into a package for $99.99, right and left-handed.
This thing is like smooth, man.
Yeah, it's like I've had a chance to test it, throwing some spinner baits with it, some crankbaits with it. Has a 6.5 to 1 gear ratio, so you can burn a spinner bait, or you could probably slow down and Texas rig or jig for walleyes or cast jerk baits for pike. It'll cover it all.
All right, well, you know what, Bob? This reel here, I know you're gonna sell tons of them in
Yes.
North America, but the cool thing is that it feels like a reel that's worth 4 or 5 times as much, right?
That's the thing that you put it in your hand. Like we did some tests. Like when we had these first reels, it was just a plain paint job with no name on it. We gave it to people to try. Then we asked them what it was going to retail, and everyone said way more expensive than $99.
Well, this is one incredible reel, and it's the new Shimano Canaan, and we're here at the 2010 ICAST show. Thanks, Bob.
No problem.
Alrighty. Oh! Wayne's got one on. He got himself a horse here, Larry. Oh, that's big. Okay, Larry, we just saw a big fish caught there.
Where do you get it, on the spinner bait?
I think that was, oh yeah. That's big. Larry, what do you think of that fish?
That's an awesome fish.
How big? Over 5 pounds. Over 6, over 5, the scales never lie. Well, that fills out their limit, so they've got their 3 fish. So right now, all three boats have got their limit. So we've got, it's a 3 fish limit, just a fun little tournament today. And everybody's got their 3. We've been fishing for about an hour so far, maybe give or take, not much more though. And a little murkier water here, and that's one thing too, is smallmouth are particularly sight feeders, so when you get that milky water, Wayne's slow rolling a spinner bait, and he said it hit right by the boat, so maybe that bit of vibration, pulsation of a spinner bait called that big boy up, because we're finesse fishing here still with our spinning rods and tubes, and he caught one in this murkier water. That's the first fish we've seen since we've drifted out of the clear water to the murky water.
Okay, Brent, do you think our fish will hold? Derek's got some pretty big ones. I think we got bob bait.
Yeah, I think it's Stroob and South Cone we got to worry about.
That's right. He's got 2 big ones, and we got one chunk. That one is a fall fish. It looks square.
His tail is so wide.
Yeah,
If we could get his cousin, or better yet, his mother, we'd be in good shape.
that's for sure.
There's no question that this little tether right here, called a kill switch, is so important to hook up. You know, whether I'm driving my, my bass boats or my Lunds, or it doesn't matter what kind of watercraft I'm in, I'll use the kill switch. If you get thrown out of the boat, the tendency is the boat to run in circles, isn't it, Brent, and run you over eventually.
Exactly.
Somebody was just killed down on Lake Champlain this year when that happened, and boating safety, very important.
Absolutely. Another thing, you know, we're sitting here in the marina and we can see they've got the no wake or the slow wake zone police patrolled. So something to pay attention to also. You know, there's a lot of expensive boats in here. There's people trying to launch their boats and retrieve their boats. Make sure that you, you know, pay attention to those no wake zones and are respectful of those.
Boating safety, very important. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Larry, we got one going here, brother. Oh, no!
When we return, the big one that didn't get away, right here on Real Fishing.
Okay, I see your son Brent has got a fish on.
That's right. And it's a good one.
Is it a big one?
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Larry, we got one going here, brother. Oh, no! Well over 5 pounds. That was well over 5. Oh, no!
I wish we could call that one. No, yeah. That one. Do a visual here. There's another one. Can you grab that one? Got him.
Yep.
And Mr. Active in here. Okay, well, I think we saved this one. Okay, so now we got to figure out those two guys.
Looks like this guy,
This guy's the fatty is the winner here. Okay, that guy goes back. Oh boy.
This guy's going back, right?
Yep, and he's going back and he's going in. So many times in tournaments, I wish I give my, I give something for that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, the one he threw back. So now this should be interesting to see what happens. I hear a lot of whining on the Bob Izumi boat over there.
I don't think this one's gonna call though. Oh, maybe it is. Yes, it is.
Is it?
I think so. No.
Good job, Jason.
It's all right, eh? You guys are hungry.
Just want to let everybody know we're the first to weigh in here, okay, out of the 3 boats. And Larry, we're using a very dry bag, which
That's
means, you know.
And we actually probably cull some of our bigger fish.
Well, yeah, we have. I mean, we didn't want to come in with big, fat, overgrown fish. We wanted to just come in with just good representation of what Lake St. Clair smallmouth are all about. Larry, I'd like you to verify this 25-pound bag.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let go. Okay. Well,
We're in at, come on you boys.
wait, hold on.
Settle down here.
Okay.
9:14.
Wait. Don't.
14.
Wait.
9:15.
9:15 and 5/8.
5/8. That
Boy.
could make a difference.
See that? 9:15 and 5/8. Okay. Let's just release these, Larry.
All right.
Okay. These guys are as proud as peacocks right now because this is the best they've ever done in their lives. Oh, look at this. Oh, you better fill his mouth up full of water and put him in there. He's pulling them out smallest to biggest.
There we go. We got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, pretty good. Look at this one, folks. This is it. That is a big fish.
Oh, we got some fans on the shore.
Oh, yeah. These guys paid them to be here, okay? And the weight. We have a new leader.
13 and 7/8.
13 and 7/8. All right. That's a big one. Want to weigh the big one?
Yeah, let's weigh that. Okay, yeah. Interesting. And the weight, 7 pounds. Oh, 6 pounds, 12 ounces.
Okay. Okay. Hold that fish. I just want to.
I like these Mackinac guys.
Okay, let's go to the last but not least. Okay, that's a good one. That's pretty good. That's 3+. We're gonna give that one mid 3. This one's a good one.
Ooh.
We got ourselves a horse race going here. Look at that.
Oh, they got a champ.
Oh, that's long. Look at that.
I was just shy of
Okay,
22 inches out.
here we go. This is it. Hook me up.
Okay.
We have a new leader and a winner. 14 pounds. 11 3/4 ounces. 14 pounds, 11 ounces. Congratulations, boys. Might be the last tournament you guys ever win, but really this wasn't a tournament, folks. I just want you to know.
Excuse me, what was ours?
A 13-13.
Okay, I just want you to know, I've just decided this wasn't a tournament at all. This was just a fun get together with the boys. So thanks for coming out, everybody. Good job. Yeah, it's only a tournament if I say so. Well, seeing that we didn't win today's tournament, I'm not even gonna call it a tournament. It was only 3 boats having fun. That's how I look at it. I think I'm gonna hook up this trailer hitch here on my Coleman cooler and head on out with all my friends. I'm taking the rest of the food. Yeah, all right. This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Well, that is just amazing. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, man. Woo. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that. Yeah,